What is up, you beautiful people, and welcome back then to another episode of the F125 My Team career mode, following the journey for Ebby GP. We're here then for round number 6 and episode number 6 as we head off towards the jewel on the calendar. It is time for some Monaco. We arrive here off the back of a pretty challenging round in Imola, where the car, for whatever reason, just did not want to behave itself, and as a result we basically sort of floundered a bit at the back. Do go check out that episode, however, and you see exactly how we undid ourselves over the course of the race. But yeah, I mean, we've still entered into Monaco in a fairly decent position. We have Zach O'Sullivan sat in P12 in the driver's standings with 8 points, having scored those in Saudi Arabia earlier in the season, as well as Ebby X4MiG sitting in P8 in the championship themselves with those 8 points. So we're currently ahead of a few people on the grid, and we're hoping to continue that form into Monaco. So without further ado, I'm going to hand back over to Past Me and let you see all the shenanigans as they unfolded. Enjoy.
Engineering need your attention on something.
Cheers, Mathis. Celebrity visit. Hell yeah. High-profile celebrity has expressed interest in visiting our powertrain department to film a music video. Boys, we're going to get Kanye in the car. For the corporate side of me, I'm going to do it because it's public exposure. Yeah, we need a bit of momentum getting sponsors and things like that. So we have to try and get ahead of Alpine. That's going to be tough. Let's see what we've got. Research. We can research some stuff and some things. Something on the chassis. That's another major one. We're going to do weight reduction because it'll help with our fuel burn. Or do we do roll dampers? Nah, let's do roll dampers. Let's start taking care of the tires. Personnel. We've upgraded the facility. Pit crew training. Nice. Hopefully less chance of any mistakes in the pits. In fact, yeah, let's work at upgrading this. We'll go with this one. It allows us to do 2 facility improvements at the same time to the engineering facility. We can really up our engineering game. I think that's the play. Yeah, we don't need that. We need this. So in 24 days, we can really start expanding the team a bit. Oh, straight into Monaco then. Christ. 3 days, yeah. We can't do that. We only have 2 days. Okay, we can do something corporate-wise. Let's go with that. Secondary sponsor, Discovery Chance. Let's go for it. That is all we've got.
Chief, I must remind you that we have parts fully researched that are waiting for development.
Alright, let's have a look-see. Some development did stall. What stalled out? Something stalled, but it's all paused anyway. Alright. Well, off we go to Monaco. Pray for me, boys. Pray for me. You know what? We're going to stick with Juan Manuel, I reckon. Zach seems to be cooking at the minute. Getting a lot of points, a lot of parts on the car. We are competitive development comparison. Okay. So we are very close to the V-carbs at the minute. Everyone else seems to have left us for dust at the moment. We've rapidly closed the gap to Sauber, which is good. And it's a dry weekend ahead of us, which is fantastic. So, practice. What have we got? We've got race strategy, qualifying pace, and ERS management. Alright. Oh, this is gonna hurt. This is gonna suck.
It's the jewel in the crown. Simply put, there is nowhere quite like Monaco, and it's all about finding your groove from the beginning of the very first practice session, here at the tightest and twistiest circuit of them all.
Oh yeah. This track is going to be rough. Especially with a car handling the way it is. Nah, we believe. That makes one of us. The good news is, I roughly know what kind of setup I want for this. And that is all the turning, please.
Right, the car's ready. Let's get it out there.
Alright, let's do this practice program. Hope for the best. See, I'm very much quicker into these second two sectors than I am the first. I just can't gel with sector 1 here. That was stupid.
Program complete and a job well done. We got some excellent data with that run, so come on back to the garage and I can take you through the numbers.
Alright. I got that done. We'll fast forward to P2 now. Now, free practice 2.
We've had to spend time repairing the damage to the car.
Yeah, I know. Wall bad. 45.45 kilograms of fuel for the race. Gotcha. Right. Let's go ahead to practice 2. Alright. Let's go ahead and do this one.
Okay, test complete, and that was a really good job indeed. We got a lot of valuable information out of that. Well done.
Oh. I love that. Proceeds to set a blistering lap that they expect will get pole. Buries it in the wall. No further questions, Your Honor. And what the hell is going on with that map?
Car repairs have set us back a little.
Never mind the car repairs. I think you need to do some track repairs. What is that track map? How are we this quick? Also, what's Esteban Ocon been eating for breakfast each morning, please? The man was leading at one point last race in Imola. Alright. Let's go ahead and head to qualifying.
Now, if you ask anyone who's raced here, they'll tell you, nowhere in the world is more important to get a high qualifying position than here on the windy, chicaney, challenging streets of Monaco. We're about to set the grid for tomorrow's race, but potentially for the end of the race too. So welcome along, everyone, to the Monaco Grand Prix qualifying.
All right, boys. Here we are qualifying. This is the most important session of the weekend. A good qualifying here will see us potentially walk away with some points. I might, depending on where we qualify, if we qualify towards the back, I'm going to start on softs, box super early, and then just basically run the same one stop that everyone else is. If we qualify quite high up, I might go on to the hards at the start and just wait it out for, like, safety car or whatever. Let's get a lap in. Let's get a banker lap in, and we'll go from there.
All set, we're ready to go, so let's get the car out to the track.
Alright, here we go.
Right, that's us pushed down into P15. Mind that front wing, it's going to need replacing if it takes too much damage.
Thank you, Captain Hindsight. P8 for now, P8. Okay. We get back to the pits, we stick a new front wing on, of which we've gone through quite a few so far this weekend. And we go again. I'm just going to use the same tyres. I'm not, I want to keep the second set of tyres, because I do think we can get through to Q2 here. Alright, here we go again. Attempt number 2. Alright, we're cooking, boys. Alright, that'll do. I mean, we're like 7/10 clear of the cutoff. I think we're going to be okay, you know. Zach! Come on, man! What is wrong with you? On the plus side, we make it through to Q2. So let's go, boys. Alright, let's go. $114.0. Well off what we should be doing. Alright, we've harvested about as much as we can get, apparently. Let's go. Much tidier so far. Alright, P4. I think we could get away with Ego retiring here. I reckon we'll make Q3 with that. P5, boys. P5. We pushed Yuki. Well, I say push Yuki Snoda. Yuki Snoda out then. He was P2 in Q1. Boys, if we can get this right, we could come away with some points here. Genuinely. Like, this is Jeddah all over again. Except we've upped the difficulty. And I don't like Monaco. Let's stick that one knackered set on again. Actually, let's put this set on. And then we're going to use the super secret Q3 set. But we're going to set this as a banker first.
Okay, take it easy on the car. We can't sustain this level of damage.
Absolutely the slowest man on track at the minute. 115.0. These tyres have definitely seen their best. That Haas just parked up with no one there to pick him up. Is he still there? Oh, I can't make him out.
Standing by.
Alright, let's go. Realistically, we need to pull about 2 seconds out of our ass. If we can. Alright, 2 seconds, I told you. That takes us P8. So we've got about another second until pole position. But that's obviously before these guys do their final run. So if we can get another half a second out of this, I think we'll be cooking. Let's go. All the way to the line, come on. 6/10, holy crap. P3, P3, boys. P3 for now, okay. That's insane. Yes. Let's have it. Let's have it.
A proper road race, and in the true meaning of the word. That's how Mr. Monaco, the late great Graham Hill, once described this iconic event. The cars we drive have come a long way in the intervening half-century, but still we race on those same public roads beside the Mediterranean. There's no victory more coveted than that of the Monaco Grand Prix. The prestigious Circuit de Monaco, then, is not all that dissimilar today to the layout that made its debut almost a century ago. It's 2 miles and 19 corners through the streets of Monte Carlo. And although the average lap speed of around 93 miles per hour is the lowest of the season, the tiny margins for error make it the natural habitat of the safety car. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Charles Leclerc lines up on pole position, and Oscar Piastri completes the front row. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Correa, Hamilton, Lando Norris and Verstappen, Ocon, Fernando Alonso, Behrman and Andrea Kimi Antonelli, Gasly, Tsunoda, Carlos Sainz and Stroll, Hülkenberg, Hadjar, Alex Albon and George Russell, Doohan, Bortoletto, Lawson and Zach O'Sullivan rounds off the grid. With preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track. And alongside me in the commentary box today, a man who I always look up to, which is easier said than done, Anthony Davidson. And the whole world of Formula One can't exist the way we do, walking with smiles on our faces and loving our time together. This new outfit has got a bit of a rivalry going, and I get the feeling a few noses are being put out of joint here.
Well, that's a good thing though, Crofty. You know what? If you're a member of that team, the new 11th team, take it as a backhanded compliment. It means you're doing very well, too well, and the other teams don't like it.
Yeah, screw you other teams.
Okay, you know this, but this track needs a lot of downforce, and as such, we're not going to have quite the same top speed as other circuits. The good news, though, is that it's going to make our DRS even more powerful. So try to make the most of it in the race and quali if you can.
Mark, bro, like, I understand that we've got a good result and that we're in third, and this is unprecedented, but you are barking up the wrong tree if you think I'm going to be moving forward in this race. We'll stick with this. We can switch to the second strat if we need to. Let's go. Let's quickly have a look, see what everyone else is on. So the majority of the grid on hards, with the exception of Lawson, Hadjar, so the V-carbs, Oscar and Lando. So the McLarens and the V-carbs going opposite to everyone else. Piastri's going to be punchy at the start, you know, so is Norris. Luckily we've got Hamilton between us and Norris, but I imagine Piastri may disappear on this. Brakes are going to be dodgy into turn 1 because the fronts are cold.
Okay, good parking there, mate. Now we need to make sure we get a great launch as the race starts.
All right.
Okay, so that's the rest of the grid forming up now. Be patient and watch for those lights.
They're only just coming around the final corner. God damn. That's my teammate in last. All right, 39 laps, starting from P3. Can we stay there? We're backing out.
The energy store's depleting, reducing our overall capacity. The more charge you hold, the faster that capacity will drop.
Really, Lewis? I mean, we nearly get the McLaren there at the start. Lando has absolutely done Lewis dirty at the start as well. We just need to focus on getting into a rhythm. Been absolutely gapped by Piastri there. We sort of survived the first lap, but now it's about settling into that rhythm. I don't really care about first or second at the minute. All I care about is keeping what we can keep. Lando's probably going to get us at the end anyway, because he's probably going to undercut us and get past us in the pit stop phase. But the others around us that are on the hards, we may be able to do something about.
Okay, gap to the car in front, 5.8 seconds.
I think we're gaining on the... we've got a little bit of wing damage there. We'll have to deal with that for the rest of the race. It's fine. We can cope with this level of wing damage. Anything more, we're going to struggle. You know, the crazy thing is, there's not a stupidly long train behind us either. Like, we're legitimately holding our own here. We're struggling with a couple of corners here and there because the tyre wear is starting to affect us. But overall, the pace is good. Right, what we need to wait for now is the people behind us to start pitting so that we get a window of clear air to come out into. Not the people immediately behind us, but the people in like 15th and 16th.
Okay, gap ahead, 9.0 seconds.
Yeah, that's going to keep getting bigger, Mark. Well, we've evened out the damage on the wing anyway.
No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving.
Alright, where our teammate is right now, that's roughly where we're going to come out if we pit. So we need to start extending that gap. There is a great gap behind us to the Alpine. We need to try and grow that as best we can. That's a very, very scruffy Sector 1 there.
Piastri is in the pits.
Alright. Piastri's boxed.
We're approaching the pit window and you're going to be on mediums.
Lando's probably going to box this lap. Yep. That's Lando boxing now.
Okay, the pit window's open, so let's box this lap. Box this lap.
The P1 boys, we're leading. Leclerc boxes ahead. Zach's in the pits. People behind us are boxing. This is good. This means we can come out, hopefully, in some clean air. Yeah, we're going to box this lap. Alright, we're followed in by the Ferrari and the Red Bull and a Haas, I think that is. Let's just hope there's no issues with the pit stop. Come on.
Okay,
yes!
mate, that's it. Go, go, go. Perfect job on the
Beautiful.
turn in there, mate. Looks like a nice stop time. We're happy with that one. Okay, one stop to go. Just one stop left in this strategy.
And that's Norris undercutting us. We knew that was going to happen. That puts us out roughly net P4, which is still a phenomenal result. Norris is getting held up by slower traffic, though, so we might be able to follow him.
This is our true place here. They've pitted as well, so we've got to warm up our tyres and get the most out of it. Come on.
Podium is still on the cards, I think. Hamilton is putting a bit of pressure on us, but not too much. Oh, not a good tap in there. Whoa. Eager on the throttle there as well. Nearly put us into the wall. Little mistakes here and there, just starting to creep in. Right, Lando's boxing. Let's see if he comes out in traffic. He will come out in traffic. We could overcut him here. I mean, Leclerc and Piastri. Leclerc is over a pit stop ahead of us already.
Okay, so gap to the car ahead, 17.9 seconds.
Piastri's nearly a pit stop ahead as well then. Yeah, Norris is buried in that traffic there.
Piastri stopping now.
Alright, we come out ahead of Piastri then.
And you're going to be on mediums.
Of course, we still got to make a second stop. He doesn't. He is, for all intents and purposes, way up the road. Yeah, tyres are absolutely dead. I'm struggling with basic corners now.
Okay, remember to pit this lap.
I ain't gonna forget, Mark. Whoa, Hamilton sending it up the inside. And then puts it into the wall all by himself. Alright, Hamilton's going longer than us. Max has followed us in. For the love of God, boys, do not cock this stop up.
Okay,
go.
That was a fantastic stop, faster than we were expecting.
Okay, that's Norris. We are fighting him for position. He's held up in traffic at the minute. We know he's going to be slow through some of these corners. I mean, that was opportunistic from us, to be honest.
Zach's coming in for his stop now.
That was a dodgy send from us. Max, bro. What was that? Alright, we got to get a move on. Come on. We need to get that right. They're so slow out to Raskas. So slow. Oh man, we have just been done out of like 3 places. Hamilton making the overcut work, fair play.
The car ahead's come in to fit the mediums. Car ahead now running medium tyres.
That Alpine is holding them up a treat. It's keeping us in touch with them, but we've got a lot of work to do if we're going to reclaim that P3. Thank you. Alright, Norris and Verstappen have been released, so we need to hope they battle or make some moves. Car's feeling a bit dodgy at the minute. It's just not handling the same as it's been handling. It's very understeery. I mean, granted, I've twatted the front wing into almost every wall on the circuit, but even then, I don't think we're going to get these guys back, boys. Not driving like that, we're not anyway. Yellow's up ahead. There's a McLaren. There's a McLaren. Yellow's up ahead. Why is there a McLaren going slow up ahead? It's not retiring. I think Piastri's got a puncture. No, he's out. He's out. That puts us P4, boys. There he is. If we hadn't to let Verstappen through, we could be on the podium right now. God damn it. But to be fair, Max made the moves work. He absolutely did. We had to give him space, and he went around the outside at Lowe's hairpin. Like, that's crazy. All right, 5 laps. 5 laps to go. More
Okay,
damage on the wing.
don't worry about it, mate. It can happen to the best of us. Now look, I've put a new strategy option for you in the MFD, so go and have a look.
I'm not giving this up. Right. I'm not gonna rewind. I just want to see. Did I put Lewis in the wall there? No, he did it all himself. We're good. 4 laps.
You've lost some time to the car behind.
Yeah, I've also lost some carbon fiber, Mark. Priorities. All aboard the Abbey train. Choo choo! There's so many cars behind us, man. Christ, man. Alright, 2 laps. Hang on. The man leading the race, Charles Leclerc, is about to win. He's literally turning through Rascasse now. Charles Leclerc wins. He's nearly a lap ahead. Well, he's nearly about to lap the whole field. This is all because we've just been sat here backing people up. Not intentionally, just... That's...
Okay, gap to the car ahead, 15.8 seconds.
Mark, there's 2 corners left, my guy. Alright, we're keeping it. P4, boys. Oh my god.
And that's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Ferme.
Oh, P4 with a little teeny tiny asterisks on top with the rewinds, but it's Monaco, boys. I think, to be honest with you, I did well to keep it as low as I did with the ones
Charles
I did
Leclerc,
use.
What a drive! What a victory! He wins!
And it's always good, Crofty, to get that momentum on your side, and it's really good for your confidence as well. The more confident you are, the further that can take you.
Only 3 can take to the podium, and here they come. And who gets to take the top step of the podium? Yes, it is I, Leclerc. Charles Leclerc on top.
Alright, well done to Charles Leclerc there, winning his home Grand Prix, but nearly a lap on the whole field. That was something we definitely assisted him with. Let's go ahead and save that
Well, what an end
replay.
to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.
Look at the Ebby effect right there. A minute off the pace for everyone except for the people that got past me. That's insane. But we're gonna go ahead and go back to the team headquarters now. Cost of repairs only 37k. I think we spent more than that on repairs this weekend, bro. But we'll take it. We are beating Alpine now. We overtake them in the standings, so we are now 20 points. We only need 7 to win this rivalry. Yeah, that's a good result for us against the Alpines. The fan rating needs to have gone up. There we go. Fan rating 2. And the sentiment's gone up as well, which was great. The fans like us. Well, there you go then, guys. Very good result for the team there. a bit of an asterisk, obviously, with the replay or, through the race, but it's Monaco, so I'm kind of going to cut myself some slack on that one. But P4 then puts Juan Manuel Correa up into P10 in the driver's standings with his 12 points. Add on to that, Zach's already exists in 8th from Saudi, and that puts the team in P6, overtaking a few teams there to take that spot. So good result for the team. I think we're definitely working at cementing ourselves ahead of that P10 slot to achieve our sponsor objective. But that is the end of the video there, guys. If you did enjoy, please do hit that like and subscribe button, as always, and do leave your thoughts in the comments down below. Let me know what you thought of the race. You know, obviously with that big asterisk of using the flashback. Yeah, other than that, as always, thank you for watching and bearing with it, and I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye.